Okay, now, if I'm fighting the post office, right, and the post office is doing stuff to me, trying to get me angry, and then I'm using the law, the legal process in a dispute between an employee and an employer, and they the government, so I got to get evidence, right, to support my fight, excuse me, for freedom. So what I was doing was saying in 5 EEOs, I was saying all I want to do is take care of my family. See, when they ask me what I want, I say all I want to do is take care of my family. Now I'm 25. Then I'm 27 because they was going 2 years. I mean, I had to fight them 2 years just to get an administrative judge to come to the post office inside of it and sit down with me and the post office. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. See, I made them come into the post office where I was, sit them down, and tell them, look, man, I want to just take care of my family. Why are y'all doing this? See, so I was, see what they wanted, what the union wanted me to do was they wanted me to put it in a grievance. That's in-house. You see what I'm saying? But see, since the union didn't help me get my job back and they made me sign before they would even help me, but I had already helped myself. That's what I'm telling y'all. So they made it seem like they helped me get my job back. But I already knew that I had the EEO in. That's how I got my job back, right? So I'm cool with it because I'm 25. Man, my daughter is 4. I just bought a house. I'm 5 years into my marriage. I ain't got time to be taking no stand. See, that's what I keep telling y'all. I'm saying, when I was 25, I was worried about my wife, my daughter. She had just broke her collarbone on a bike. They said that they had to re-break it. And when they found out I didn't have no insurance, miraculously it was all right. See, that's why I want my own hospitals. But see, do y'all understand? Like I'm saying, listen, man, my daughter broke her collarbone on a bike. The doctor was telling us it wasn't healing right. And then I lost my job at the post office. See, I had insurance. I worked for Orlando Utilities, man. When I left there, I went to the post office. They fired me, the government, man, out of racism, man, because they had to give me my job back through the EEOC process. The union did not help me, man. They told me, like, well, you didn't get in the union. And I said, hey, man, I was going to get into the union, but the shop steward told me I couldn't get into the union until after I got off probation. And the man said, no, you could get in the union right away. I'm saying, man, that's what the dude told me. And the dude told the truth. That's the only thing that made the union help me, man. The dude told the truth. He said, yeah, I told him that. And instead of them seeing the setup, they made me sign. That's what I'm telling people. I'm saying, see, this time I'm making sure if you force me to sign a contract, this time I'm gonna put the law on you. That's fraud. You forced me like the union did and still didn't represent me. I still had to represent myself the same way I got my job back. But did my friends and family know the fight? See, they saw the fight when they saw it. But did they see the the groundwork that I laid? So when I read the Bible and Jesus said, if you don't believe in me, believe in the works, I'm saying, listen, man, I'm fighting an employee fight with the post office. That's the United States Postal Service. That's me fighting the government since I was 25 to work, man. That's why I'm hitting them with the Florida Constitution right to work, man. See, so now I'm unionizing off the fight. I'm saying, well, hey, man, but y'all saying I'm crazy. And I'm saying, If Jesus said, see, if you don't believe in me, believe in the works. Look at the groundwork that I laid, man, on top of their crime. So was I not in the government walking through the valley of the shadow of death, man? They was trying to get me to do something, and what I did was what Dr. Martin Luther King did. Now I'm doing what Minister Malcolm X. I'm trying to take him to world court. See, I'm saying, oh boy. See, now they say, I'm saying, You done took 15 years of my life. You done tried to hurt me. You just showed me my dead son. You done all this to me, man, and now you don't want to be judged. You done put me in jail. I got people thinking I'm crazy. And you the one been doing this since I was 25, United States Postal Service. But then I got evidence against what you did to me in high school, Orange County. You kicked me out, man. I'm saying, look what you did to me all my life. Orange County, Volusia County told me I couldn't be a lawyer. I was 6 years old. The church in Volusia County on 2nd Avenue, it's red and white 9. It's right way South Street. It's on the street, on the corner. That's the church that I got baptized in, man. So wait, Jesus wasn't in there. That's the church I got whooped in. My name supposed to be in there. That my grandma used to play piano in there, man. See, I'm saying, hey, I was baptized, circumcised, all that, man. So why now my story is not real? Like, why my story make me crazy? Why my life make me crazy? It's been my life all my life. You telling me that this God's will? Like, come on, man, what God? Y'all been torturing me my whole life over some Jesus. And I'm saying, well, come into court, but you scared to defile it. You, just like those who took Jesus in the court, the Bible say they didn't go in because they didn't want to defile it because they were going to the Passover, but they sent Jesus to die while they went to the Passover. Isn't that what y'all doing to me? Y'all want to pass over this history and act like it didn't happen, right? This the Passover, right? But how do you pass over the truth? You just lie and just keep lying. See, so do you now holler the name of Jesus with one eye open, one eye closed? Right? What you doing? Especially black churches, especially Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Eatonville, Florida, man. How that man up there preaching, man, and that man know he like the Pharisees, the high priest, man, he's worrying about his place and his nation, not his people. See, those are his people in Macedonia, but my wife in there, my daughter, my son better be. See what I'm saying? I'm saying, but now am I wrong? I'm saying, listen, say if Jesus was me and he came back from the grave like I came back from the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and his mother was in the temple that just crucified him. His mother, because, you know, she was at the cross, Mary was with him. Now, you mean to tell me Jesus would leave his mother under the rule of the high priest Caiaphas, who just plotted against him? He would let the high priest Caiaphas teach his mother what? And he just came back from the grave? He done rose with all power in his hand, but he'll leave his mother under the high priest Caiaphas' teachings. She got to be kidnapped. Why would she listen? She got to be, right? She just witnessed this man plot against her son and got him nailed on a cross, man. She saw that. Now he in there telling her about Jesus Christ, her son, that he just plotted against. Now, come on. So now, do my wife know that I went to the church? See, I did not tell her that. See, I didn't play games like that. So when I went to go join the church, I left my wife and my kids, and they didn't even know I was going to church. They didn't even know. But my grandmama knew, and Miss Williams knew. And a friend that I went to high school with saw them throw me out. He say, man, did they just throw you out? I say, you saw it? You saw it? He stayed after church. They had me until everybody left, man. He stayed. And he said, man, I saw them. I said, man, you saw him throw me out, man? He said, yeah, bro, I saw that. But then they say he dead now. See, I was like, oh, my goodness. But he saw it that Sunday. He saw it. So my wife didn't know. So now she in the church where the man wouldn't let her husband join. And y'all telling me I'm supposed to be quiet? Well, is that why she think I lost the house? Man, is that pimping or is that preaching? See, I'm saying now, you telling me now I can't even tell my wife that, hey, your husband tried to join that church. So, see, now if he telling you you need a godly man, I'm saying, well, why he didn't let your husband join? Because I went there on Sunday morning to do it just like any other man. And when I was telling him what the problem was, the man did like this right here. And the little Reverend Bronson came out, the one that was in prison for murder, grabbed me and took me out. But I had him go do some business on my house, man. It looked like a kid throwed up on side of the house. I had to pay some Mexicans $3,000 more dollars. I paid him $1,500. See, that little Bronson dude, see, because I'm thinking, I'm trying to break bread. This man, I mean, if you'd have saw it, man, you'd have thought a kid did. He came out there with a popper, man, it just knocked down. Man, I got so much. If you look on the stucco on the house, the first one is what the church preacher did and didn't even come do it and didn't even finish it, but talking trash. But I'm telling him, man, bruh, I got a bigger fish to fry. See, we went to break bread with the church, man. The Reverend Bronson took $1,500 from us. And I had to go pay some Mexicans to do it right. That's what I'm saying. The church, nothing. When I went to them, I mean, terrible, cost me $1,500 messing with them. And then I went to go join the church and they turned their back on me.